Welcome back. You are watching MSNBC, and that, of course, is President Obama himself. Killing it, enjoying life as a former president. I want you to look at this. He took some kiteboarding lessons in the British Virgin Islands last week as a guest of Sir Richard Branson. That means the private, exclusive Necker Island. Joining me now on the phone is professional kiteboarder and surfer Cam Dietrich, who is out there on the water with the former president and teaches kiteboarding on Necker Island. Cam, good morning. I know you were not teaching. Oh, there you go. Richard Branson and President Obama wrestling. You didn't actually teach Obama, but you were on the water with him. I'd say he looked really good.
Yeah, he did. He was very athletic and seemed collected and having a good time learning.
Now, we know he's a super competitive guy in terms of sports. Did he seem frustrated when he was falling down? I mean, those falls are tough.
I mean, from my perspective, he didn't. He just seemed to continue on and just work on learning this new sport. He seemed to be picking it up relatively easily. You know, within the 3 days he was up and riding like a lot of people do through their lesson sequence.
So he and Richard Branson supposedly had a bet going on. What was the bet and who won?
You know, Steph, I don't know. I went over to Richard and he told me, he's like, yeah, I got this little bet saying I can get up and go foil before Obama can get up riding on a board. And I look over, and Obama's getting up, riding on a board, and, you know, Richard is out trying to learn. So, I mean, Richard said in the end that he did.
Okay, hold on a second, though. Both kiteboarding and foiling, these are really tough. Would you characterize these guys as really good athletes? I mean, you yourself have been surfing and kiteboarding your whole life.
Yeah, I mean, it takes some athleticism to do it, but it also takes some commitment to being in the water and trying some new things, and both of them were doing that. So,
okay,
I would say they're...
Cam, your takeaway. Yeah. I'm sure you didn't expect in your life you'd be spending time kiteboarding with the president. What was your impression of him?
It made him even neater and cooler in my book, because I was not expecting to be up that morning kiting with Obama.
All right, I have my panelists here. Real quick, Cam, don't go anywhere. Guys, what do you think of this?
I'm impressed, and like if John Kerry had looked this cool, probably wouldn't have heard him when he was caught kiting back in 2004.
No doubt.
All right, I would like to point out, I think it's impressive that President Obama did this, but he wasn't the first. Cam, I'm going to pull up a picture. I've been on the water. I've been horseback riding with you, so to President Obama, I met Cam Dietrich first. Cam, thank you so much. Well, really quick, who did you enjoy, you know, spending time on the water with more, me or the president?
Of course you, Steph.
Thank you. Of course you, Cam. All right, thank you so much. How cool is that, getting to kiteboard with President Obama? Thank you so much. Cam, guys, before we go, we're talking so much, unprecedented. Let's get down to things for a moment here. There's a lot of chaos going on in the White House. Do you think we're actually going to see a change? We've talked all about the pivot. The pivot is coming. But has so much happened that it's time? A pivot has to happen?
If it doesn't, this will be a spectacularly failed presidency.
They're not pivoting. They're going to keep at it. This is what got them elected. They're going to keep doing it. Not a chance they're going to change.
Wow. Well, there you have it. Ending on a mixed note, I'm going to say. That wraps us up for the hour. Many thanks to my friends and panelists, Steve Schmidt and Jason Johnson. I'm Stephanie Rule.